Hello everybody, Big Beardy back again, and today we're talking about cancellations and cancellation fees. When should you be charging people? Should you always charge people? And how much should you be charging? So first off, when you have a profile on any of the apps, the Courier Exchange, City Sprint, whatever it may be, make sure you've got in your profile or in whatever place you have to put it that you actually have a cancellation fee. Mine is generally £20 as a cancellation fee. But make sure you've got it on there, because then the shipper can't turn around to you if they do have to cancel and say, oh, you didn't say you've got a cancellation fee. Because then your response can be, you should have looked at my profile. You've got all the information. It says clearly I've got a cancellation fee. Same with waiting times. Make sure you've got that bit filled out, because then you can use it. Now, I've been cancelled like 3 times. I charged for 2. I didn't charge for one of the others. And there's it depends on the circumstance, and it depends on the customer. If you've got a regular customer, regular shipper who gives you lots of work, and once in a blue moon they go, oh sorry, we've got to cancel that, you might just want to let that slide. It just keeps them sweet, butters them up a little bit, as it were, and it keeps that working relationship. They understand you're trying to work, you understand they're trying to do what they've got to do, and it just helps in that respect. If it's someone you've never worked for before, or you're working, you've tramped the night before and you're trying to get a job home, and you're probably never going to work for them again, or it's unlikely, then that doesn't really come into account. The other time that I wouldn't charge a cancellation fee is if a job has popped through and within, let's say 5 minutes, they phone me back up and gone, really sorry, we've got to cancel it. Then I might let it slide, because it's been a very short amount of time, and you can use that to sort of, butter the shipper up a bit. Go, all right, mate, don't worry about it. I won't charge you for it. Just next time you get a job come through, give me a call. You can, turn that losing out on that job into a bit of a win. The rest of the time, I would charge cancellation fees. So if a job's come through and I've driven 10, 15 minutes down the road, and then they phone me and go, oh, we've got to cancel that, then I'm going to charge them for it, because they're not going to pay for my petrol. I've probably cancelled a load of other bids I put on jobs, so now I've got to rebid on them, and they might have gone already. So I'm going to be paying for their mistake, and I shouldn't have to. So therefore, you charge the shipper a cancellation fee. Same goes for if they phone you up and they say, oh, you get to the customer, and the customer goes, actually, this has been cancelled now. You're at the job. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You've done nothing wrong. Charge a cancellation fee. The other one is if you've booked the job the night before and they cancel the next morning before you've even left the house, maybe. Should you be charging? Yes, because you could have been trying to find work that whole night and you've gone, I'm not going to bother now because I've got a job lined up. Same as if you've booked a job in the morning for the evening and then an hour later they cancel it. You haven't moved, potentially, but that's an hour where you could have been trying to find more work. It's an hour where you should be finding work. They've made the mistake, or not necessarily maybe the mistake, but they've booked you in. You've got a cancellation fee. As soon as that booking hits your CX account and it says you've got a job, and then they cancel it, I would charge a cancellation fee. When I was a lot younger, I probably would have let it slide more, but we live in a business world. If people are going to make mistakes or cancel you, you should get paid for it. Why not? There's a contract there, and they've cancelled the contract, and the contract, it basically says, if you cancel it, I'm going to charge you for it. There is another situation where it might happen, and it's when you get to a job. Like I said, I charge waiting fees, I charge cancellation fees. If I've been waiting at a job for 3 hours and then they cancel it, do you put the cancellation fee on top? My answer is yes, because the waiting, you've charged the waiting time for waiting, you've been sat there waiting, and then they've cancelled you. I would charge both. Some people, this is where it's a bit of a grey area, because I know a lot of people say, no, you just charge a waiting fee. But I would once again, it depends on the customer as well. If you've got a really good customer, like I said, then if I have a customer I work for regularly, there's a couple that I do a lot of work for, generally my waiting fee is a little bit less for them as well. So you've got to keep those ones sweet. But yeah, I had a situation where I was in Wales, and I was picking up from a hospital. When I got there, and it said it was going to be ready when I got there. I got there and I waited 3 hours, and then they cancelled me. And I spoke to they were quite happy to pay it. So the first hour I gave them free, then I got 2 hours for waiting and a cancellation fee. Now, the reason why I put the cancellation fee on as well is there was another job I could have got which would have paid me a lot more money. And I've lost out on that job now for a job that I haven't done. And that other job would have got me home. And now I'm still stuck in Wales. So, it swings and roundabouts. But as a rule, this is how I look at it. If it's a regular customer, you want to keep sweet, maybe let the odd one slide. If it's been like 5 minutes, they've literally given you the job and they phone you up real quick and go, really sorry, it's been cancelled now. Maybe let that slide. Anything else, charge a cancellation fee. Now, you'll all do how you want to do it, but that's how I would work. Once again, you have to look at the situation sometimes as well. That, like, there might be a situation I can't think off the top of my head where something has happened. For instance, we've just had this pandemic. If someone cancelled me because of the pandemic, I would let that slide. If there'd been some sort of fire or accident where they're going, listen, you can't pick it up because the building's on fire, then I'll be like, all right, fair enough, you're having a bad enough day as it is, I'll let it slide. But anything apart from that, then, put that fee on. Get paid for, the end of the day is we're all trying to make money. You haven't made a mistake, so why should you be punished for it? Might sound very harsh, but we live in a business world. We're all trying to run a business. We're all trying to make money. You shouldn't suffer for someone else's mistakes or someone else's problems. It's not your problem. Sounds harsh, but it's not. I hope this has cleared us some stuff up. It might have made it worse, But that's my take on it and how you should look at it. Obviously, if you think differently or there's a different way you think you should do it, please leave a comment and let me know and let everyone else know. There might be a situation which actually you should or should not charge, and I haven't even thought of it. So please leave a comment and always like and subscribe. I've just got over 500 subscribers, so a massive thank you to everyone. I never thought I would get that. I was just doing this for a bit of fun to start with and to help some people out, and fantastic. So as always, be safe out there and have a great day.